Everybody, welcome to Chit Chat, episode 66, with your favorite uncles on the internet, Uncle Natty and Uncle Andrew. How you doing this week, Andrew?
Calming down. Everything's settling out. I'm keeping my mind calm. I ate a steak.
Nice. I need a jalapeno popper thing with cream cheese and bacon.
Nice. Those are tasty.
I didn't took a nap, which I am now awake from.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last week, so I definitely caught up a little bit recently.
Yeah.
At least 20 hours.
I've been getting 5 hours a week, so 5 hours a day. Now I'm doing like 8 wet days off. So I'm catching up.
You know, I've been progressing in the wide world of adulthood.
Oh, I've been doing the opposite.
So, I bought a grill.
Damn.
Yeah, it was $222.
Nice grill.
It was a 36-inch flat top Blackstone.
Does it come with like gas and charcoal, or just charcoal?
Just gas.
Oh, you got just gas grill. Get that propane.
Well, as Hank Hill would be proud of, I now own a 20-pound can for propane.
Is this because he's in Fortnite? Is that why you went with the propane?
Maybe. I did not make that correlation till now, but
It just happens. He happens to be in Fortnite, and then you suddenly get one.
I mean, I don't have him,
Oh, I do.
but I've seen a lot of people will take like Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, the Doom guy, and 2 others. I don't remember who. It was like the 4 like fighting unending waves of evil, and they all do like the Hank Hill emote, where they're all just like drinking beer in the backyard or something.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah. No, I just I ended up spending $470 on this big ass box of beef.
Oh, you want to grill it up?
And well, I need a grill to make some good ass beef, you know.
This is
I
true.
got like 24 burgers and like 50 steaks. So I gotta do something with them. Yeah,
That's true.
My freezer is full. So yeah, I went and bought a grill.
Nice.
Amongst
Yeah.
other things, you know.
Our place here comes with a pool and a community grill. So there's like, I want to say 2 to 4 grills per complex building. It's available
Gotcha.
to anybody. So that's why I don't buy one. If I ever want to do
Yeah.
grilling, the one's there.
So like we're renting our place. It's it's our own house though. It's not like attached to anybody else, you know. And so it has its own yard, its own front porch, or its own driveway, everything like that.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, my plan.
And then it's just renting, you know. Broken down. It's like with the bills included, it's like $350 each.
For just the rent?
Yeah. Well, no, it's rent and bills. Yeah.
I was only $350. Everything's cheaper in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
About $2,000 here. My electric bill's gonna be about $200. I'm already past $100 this month.
Oof.
I don't know how much water's gonna be. Rent's $1,600. Ay.
Yeah. Well, this comes with water and
Oh, ours comes with nothing.
yeah, because again, you know, us being out in the the wild here, there's just a well.
Yeah.
Everyone has a well, so we have well water. And I don't know why, but it just tastes better than city water.
Yeah, I mean,
the owner's got like one hardcore like purification system running, but you know.
that and you're not using reused water. That's also another thing. But because the city water is reused, it gets treated in a plant. There's the water
Ours just like soaks
sky.
in from the ground, you know.
Yeah, the dirt filters it.
It's delicious.
I guess.
I don't care.
We've been getting a lot of rain though.
We've been getting a fuck ton of rain.
Yeah.
Like, this will be the second day this month it hasn't rained.
Damn.
Yeah. We're getting flash flood warnings everywhere.
Yeah, we haven't been getting floods, but we've been getting lots and lots of rain. I don't know why. Mexico just had a hurricane. They're currently in a hurricane, so.
Woo!
I think Hurricane Eric, I think, is now happening in Mexico.
They really got to work on hurricane names. Eric isn't scary. You need to call it like Hurricane Pennywise the Clown, you know?
True. Hurricane Trigger. Yep, Eric. Just going through Mexico. Nowhere near us, but.
But, you know.
What to get. Oh, well.
I've been learning a bit about my lovely governor's rules for the state.
That's always fun.
Because I haven't been keeping up with it, you know. And I need to have a permit to buy a semi-automatic rifle now.
Thought you always needed to.
Nope. Automatic, you need a class 3 license, but semi-automatic, because it still requires the individual pull of the trigger for every shot, it's never been a problem. But apparently now you have to have a license for it.
Oh. I thought you needed a license for all guns.
I disagree.
I thought you needed one.
No.
That's what I thought.
Like you can buy a lever action, a bolt action, or a pump shotgun at the age of 18, as long as you got a clear background.
Wow. Alright. Yeah, I thought everything had to come with a permit.
Unless you live in Florida, where a mutual friend of ours just happened to like buy 3 pistols at a gun show and walk off with them that day.
Yeah, I mean, it's Florida. We're the second closest to Texas, I believe.
God, I can't wait to move.
Yeah, you just do whatever the fuck. I want to get a gun. Oh, I gotta get trained first.
Yeah, I always support somebody owning a firearm, but you should know what the fuck you're doing with it before you use it. You know,
I want to go to a class first.
Oh yeah, those are offered everywhere.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
There's personalized firearm training, but there's also like you can do a hunter safety course or like a pistol training course. Yeah. But I also say this is my own personal belief when it comes to purchasing guns, because this is how I buy guns myself, but never purchase a gun with the intent of shooting somebody.
What about home break-ins?
I'd still rather fist fight somebody before I have to use a gun on them.
Why? Why don't there's like 5 of them?
Well, you live in a beautiful state where they have the stand your ground laws.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to get charged with homicide regardless.
Oh. I mean, our sheriff and mayor already said about the protesters, about the no king, that if you get in the streets, you threaten anybody's lives, that they have the freedom to run you over. So prepare yourself for that. And that if they spit, throw, or do anything to any of their police officers, you'll wind up in the hospital and then jail. So.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Our governor has a 0 tolerance policy for harming an officer or the people. So you know what the Kings did? They chanted on the side of the sidewalks. That's what they did. After that came out, nobody was in the streets, no one was lighting cars, nothing. They're politely being on the side.
I mean, you know, if you're going to be a peaceful protest, you should be peaceful. Though, we all know how those work anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
I mean,
Florida has a 0 tolerance for home invasions and robberies and all that.
I own a couple myself, and I live in New York, and because I do like being free and having choices for other things in life, I'm pretty fairly New York State compliant with my purchases. So I'm probably getting a pistol permit.
Woo! Freedom!
It's fucking stupid. If I don't move within the next year, I'll probably have a pistol permit.
Nice.
But,
who knows?
Yeah. If I end up in a state where I don't need all this bullshit, I'll be a happier man. But I am thinking about going and buying another gun.
You don't need one.
This one, it's not about need, it's about want. I'm an American. I have a want to own something. I should be allowed to own it.
Which is what? Which one are you going for?
It is a bolt action .308 caliber Savage Arms rifle.
Man, that was a lot of fancy words.
So Savage is his company. Is a 308 caliber, as in it shoots a 308 bullet.
Oh, okay.
And then it's bolt action. So
Winchester.
I cock the bolt. I shoot it. I have to open the bolt and pull it back, and then redo the bolt action.
One of the old school ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big bullet.
You use it for hunting?
That's basically what it's for, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I have a Mosin Nagant, which is like the Russian version, essentially, because it shoots 7.62 by 54R. I can put a 308 in the Mosin, and it'll shoot it. It's just I can't get the casing back out, because it doesn't have the rim, like the 54Rs. R standing for rim means.
So it just gets stuck in it?
Yeah.
How do you get it out? Pliers?
Ramrod through the front.
Oh. Sounds like a headache.
Yeah, I might as well just use the red bullet. But this one, you know, like, it's quite difficult to get Russian ammunition in the United States right now.
I wonder why.
For quite a few years. I actually ended up successfully purchasing some bullets, finally, at they replaced Field and Stream, but it's over there by the mall, that big sporting goods store.
Yeah.
They charge you. You have to do a background check here in New York for ammunition alone, just ammo. And they're like asking me questions. At one point, they're like, "How much do you weigh?" I'm like, "Why does this
kick your ass?
What does my weight got to do with anything when it comes to firearms? Like, what if I told them I was 50 pounds?
Should have told me you're 300,000. I can carry all the ammo I need.
It's like, I don't understand where the weight matters in a background check.
I guess for a police description.
Like, my guns are registered. I exist in the federal databanks. I don't understand where my weight fucking matters.
I feel like that should, if they just put your name in, that should just skip the line.
Yeah, it's like, there he is. He's a registered owner. No background, no dishonorable discharge, no institutionalization. He's good.
He's got a little check mark by his name. He's good.
You know? But, yeah, I bought some bullets for my Russian gun. They were made in Serbia, and they're brass casings instead of steel. Most Russian cases are steel, so you can't reload them. And man, I used to pay $6.50 for 20 rounds. I was paying $13.99 a box.
$13.99 for 20 shots?
Yeah.
Damn.
I used to pay $6.50.
650?
No, $6.50.
Oh, I was thinking like $65.
Nah, dude.
Man,
that was my total. But yeah, they charge you for the background checks they make you get.
Why did they make you pay for the background checks then?
They're like, if you want to buy this thing, you have to get a background check, and you have to pay for this thing you're required to do.
That's crazy.
What fucking bullshit is that? Someone ought to throw a rock at Kathy Hutchell.
Oh, and the Minecraft chucking rocks.
Yeah. That's about as violent as I'm going to get. A singular rock.
Singular rock. Yeah, well, one rock can pack a punch.
I own an SKS, which is another Russian rifle. And they have another one for sale at Bullseye's right now. And I want to buy it. It's $200 more than when I bought mine. I bought mine when I was 18. Yeah, it's a little different because mine's Russian. This one's Chinese.
Man, what's with you and the communism over here?
Oh, it's a beautiful rifle. And the Chinese one was it's a lot prettier than when I bought my Russian one. My Russian one was quite beat up when I got it.
Oh.
But this Russian one even has like a gas release chamber on it, which is fucking sick. I can't buy it. Because it's a semi-automatic rifle. When I was 18 and I bought my SKS, I went into the store, I had my background check, I passed, and I bought the rifle. Had it that day. Now I have to have a permit to buy the same fucking rifle.
Oh, yeah. It says in Florida, a permit is not required to purchase a firearm, but a concealed weapon license is required to carry a concealed firearm in public unless of July 1st, 2023, they've implemented a permitless carry if you meet that requirement. I guess I don't need one if I wanted to buy a gun.
Yeah, like you can get a pistol right now. As long as you don't conceal carry it, you can own it legally.
Yeah, but I'm not a gun man. I'm a melee man.
Well, life isn't that easy.
That's,
like a video game,
if only. Only.
But I've never even pointed a gun at a person.
Bass Pro Shop sells guns.
Yeah, everybody sells guns. Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, Field and Stream, Walmart.
That's true. Walmart does sell guns. I haven't been to Walmart in forever.
You can also just find like mom and pop shops. I've got at least 2 within 10 miles of me.
Yeah, I got like 6 over here. Damn.
It's just like with the changes in, because I was talking to the gun store owner that I like to go to, and he's like, in gun sales, we haven't really lost any sales. People are still like, generally people buy the same stuff because they're buying guns for hunting. That's what we do around here.
Yeah.
Like even with an SKS or a Mosin Nagant, they're still rifles and they're still big enough calibers you can hunt with them. So they still fit within the hunting premise. So they haven't really lost gun sales. Their biggest sale they lost was ammunition. Nobody wants to pay an extra $250 for a background check on ammunition.
It's like a background check on each box.
Well, it's per purchase. So like if I was to go in and buy 2 boxes, they run my background check. They charge me for that background check that they have to do.
They have to do a background check on every purchase?
Every fucking one. So I buy 2 boxes, I get it done, I pay for it, I turn around and go, oh, you know what? I need 1 more box. Guess what we got to do again?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It's fucking stupid. Especially with PA being fucking 17 minutes north of us.
So you gotta buy in bulk.
You know what PA doesn't do? Ask questions. They lost $50,000 a month in ammunition sales the first year.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like, you can only, like with guns, you're going to get some compliance for a very long time about like, oh yeah, just running a background check, make sure I can purchase firearm. Sure, that works. Yeah, no problem. But ammo? Motherfucker, I already passed the check to get the gun. Now I have to do it every time I want ammo? And you're charging me for it? Fuck you.
This guy's out of stock of everything. The only thing he's got left is a Draco. The AK looking one.
For you, I'd get something simple.
The hell's the other category? Oh, the shotgun.
Are you looking at handguns? Are you looking at handguns or rifles?
I'm looking at them all.
Oh,
semi-auto rifles, semi-auto shotguns, revolvers, others, lever action.
You gotta share your screen then, bud.
Handguns.
I think everybody should start with a simple gun. You should have a bolt action rifle or a pump action shotgun. You should always start with a long gun. Long guns are heavier; they require a little more.
It's completely out of stock.
Balancing.
Out of bolt actions.
Plus, yeah, like being bolt action or pump. You're limited to having to recock the firearm before it goes off again. So, like, if you drop the gun, you're not setting off a second round or anything like that.
Pump action shotguns are cheaper than handguns?
Most of the time, yeah.
Why?
I bought my
so much bigger.
I bought my one for only like $200.
They're so much bigger. They cost so much more to make, it seems like.
They're mass produced.
Well, are handguns mass produced?
I mean, everything's mass produced, but when it comes to like what people own more often, you're going to find more shotguns in a home than anything.
I wouldn't want to use a shotgun in my house. I don't want to clean up that mess. I was just thinking of the mess.
Well, it depends. What are you shooting? Buckshot, birdshot?
To whoever's in my home, I'm shooting.
Slugs, sable rounds, 3-inch mags. Like, you got options here.
True.
Like, the one shotgun I bought was specifically because it shoots 3-inch mags.
Damn. There's a Father's Day sale. It's June 20th. That's tomorrow. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. Alright. Good to know. Anyways, I've been playing Black Ops 6. Black Ops 7's going out this year. It's somewhat fun. I'm having a fun time.
I mean, you've always been a Black Ops guy,
I got a PlayStation 5, so now I can play it. I'm not gonna play it on PC.
Hey, do you have PlayStation Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to play Baldur's Gate with me on PlayStation?
You can.
I have it.
We'd have to live stream it. You got a mic for the PlayStation?
I mean, my headset plugs right into the controller.
Oh, nice. I don't know how I would be able to record it unless it's live streamed. So. Because I wouldn't have my computer hooked up to it. Would you just go deaf on me?
No. Just listening.
Oh.
It's more of a modern war. It's more a modern Black Ops 2.
You reading the thing I wrote? Yeah, it's just Black Ops 6 is just more of a modern Black Ops 2. They used a lot of the maps. Newtown, Grind, Firing Range. There's a lot of old maps in there. So, just like a faster version of Black Ops 2. And then Steam got more powerful. They're now supposedly going to Xbox. So,
alright.
They just made a shit ton more money. So
that is what you're saying is all these porno games I play on Steam are going to be available on Xbox now?
Probably, yeah. Who knows how soon PlayStation will do that too. Yeah, Steam just keeps winning, man. Steam just keeps winning.
Because PlayStation, man, they're so limiting on everything.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Steam's great, but it's because Steam's not a system. I mean, they have their Steam Decks, but they're not like an Xbox or not like a PlayStation. Like, they just exist on PC, so they're just a platform. They're not like a system itself. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it at the end of the day.
Yeah, they just take their cut of 30%.
So, yeah. I mean, they can exist literally on anything. Like, they could probably, like, strike a deal with Roku, and there could be Steam on Roku. Which, honestly, doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Well, you need something to play it on. Unless you get one of those streaming things. Those streaming game consoles where everything's streamed online.
I've been seeing a lot of things pop up video game-wise, system-wise. Are they just making systems?
No, Google had one that failed. It was a little box, a tiny, tiny little box. And the idea is they host the games, so you buy the game from them, and then you play the game off of their consoles. So everything's internet-based. So you don't need a console. They have all the console power, and you just connect through the internet. But it was terribly slow. It was laggy.
Yeah.
So the idea is that you could bring a console anywhere and you just hook it up with a HDMI cable and a power cable. Connect to the internet, and then you can play all your games because all the computing power is going from their section. But it was super laggy, super terrible. The quality sucked, and it failed. Having a two-way connection is just not good. So yeah.
I mean,
Xbox games are going to PC. I mean, not PC, PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it's going to be with the changing tides of the markets, it's going to be the death of exclusives. They might be like, it releases here first, but people don't care like that anymore,
Well, everybody usually has a computer by now.
Yeah, like the loyalty fan base behind Xbox and PlayStation's really simmered down a lot. And it's like, there's no difference between the systems. If you have a PC, like, why fucking bother? I don't know.
They haven't yet said that if they're going to release a PlayStation 6 or not, so we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Like the market's changing a lot. Like I've been watching my gaming news, and they're talking about how like games like Gears of War, and I don't even remember them all, but the ones we played as kids on 360s and PS3s, they're not going to survive in today's market.
I mean, they're making remasters of Gears of War.
Yeah, and it might do okay for the nostalgic punch, but is it going to bring new fans in?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never played it.
Yeah, those run and guns are not as big as they were when a bunch of hyped up Monster Fuel teenagers were playing it.
True. Yeah, it's getting remade. Called Gears of War Reloaded. A remaster. We'll see. I mean, Sony put way too much money into that Concord. I mean, they put $2 billion into that game. So, they shouldn't have done that. They should have made like 50 games with that money. But they wanted to try to kill Overwatch, so, and they failed horribly. Which is weird because Overwatch is killing itself, so.
Yeah, I was like, all they have to do is wait.
Yeah.
Everybody's been doing it though. The whole battle royale scene and the team deathmatch stuff like Siege and Overwatch, like everybody's trying it, but just because it worked for one person doesn't mean everyone's gonna be like, I need every version of it.
I mean,
it's like imagine, let's say you start playing Rainbow Six Siege, right? And you play that game for 1,000 hours. You invested $1,000 into it. You're having a fucking blast. And there's this other game that works exactly like Siege. Are you gonna want to put another 1,000 hours into that game and spend another $1,000 on that game, or are you just gonna stick with the one that you've been doing?
players 100, I thought. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've loved Overwatch. They added a new character. She's alright. They keep changing things up. I'd rather just play Call of Duty and chill out.
That's fair.
It's not.
I mean,
but they spent $2 billion though. They could have made so many other games. That's all I'm saying. They could have flushed the market with PSN exclusives. Instead of making that crap.
Well, it's Blizzard, so.
What's Blizzard?
Isn't Overwatch made by Blizzard?
Yeah. PlayStation made Concord.
Whoa. Blizzard didn't make Concord.
No, PlayStation did.
Oh, you're talking about, I thought we were still on Overwatch.
No, PlayStation spent the $2 billion on Concord.
Yeah, that's because they're stupid.
Yeah, they are. What else you got going on this week?
Nothing much, because after today I go back to work, and it's going to be another long weekend.
You gotta work on Thursday?
Yeah, I work. Well, I work
Friday. Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I thought it was Wednesday. I don't know why. I don't know. All right, adios, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you later. Ugh.